Two Shots. It's a podcast. It's a football podcast. We're live here at the G4 Claim Studios in Wishaw. How we diddling? What's going on?
It's all happening.
It's all happening. Weather's great.
Weather
is great.
Back in roasting it then, isn't it? Back in roasting.
I've been in my back garden for fucking 3 days now.
Back in an hour.
Been fucking great.
It is great, but innit, it really
It's brilliant, man.
It just makes life better.
Your mental health's great in the morning.
See when you go like that, and you look outside and it's nice and sunny, and you've maybe got to go to the shops or something. It's not a chore.
It's not a chore. Aye, I'm going to the shops. Do you want to come to the dog and all that? You want to come with me, Claude? I don't do that, but
Do you ever take your dogs out a walk?
Aye.
I don't believe that.
Well, I got a knock at the door the other day when I was...
To the dog police saying you've not walked that dog in ages.
The dog police.
Dog police. My missus does most of the walking, if I'm being honest with you. Because he does that thing where he doesn't like getting out to walk with me.
Hey, what else? I wouldn't even want to be fucking seeing you when you treat that dog.
What are you talking about?
No, just...
I clap all the time.
Claude,
mate, how you doing?
Oh, there's my girls.
Claude.
I had a mad weird... I don't know if I had too much sun the other day, right? And I was sitting and me and Nicola were talking and I just felt out of the blue. How long do chows live? Right?
You just a pure panic.
Aye, man. And there's only... I think it's only like between 8 and 12 years.
Oh, no.
He's nearly 8.
Well,
and I'm like... I love him, man.
Claude's 13 to 14. I'm a bit opposite.
Are you counting the days?
Trying to watch.
You still here?
Well, you see the thing is too, right? You see when Claude shuffles off this mortal coil? Woe is me.
Oh, aye. You better believe it.
He'll be like walking up. Just lost my dog.
Aye. I'll be down
You'll
in
dine out in
that
that.
for at least 6 months. Can I? My dog died. I wish I could, mate. I wish I could make your charity do in 3 weeks' time, but I'm sorry, I've lost my dog.
I'm grieving.
I wish I could do it in 3 weeks' time, but my dog died 6 weeks ago.
Aye.
Mate, I had a pure
But
melt.
I just need to clear up. I do love Claude because sometimes Stephen will go, you need to stop slagging that dog in the podcast.
Mate, I had a meltdown on the back, man. See if I lost Eddie.
Aye. Well, see, I did this thing where, because somebody came at my door the other day and went, have you got a wee white fluffy dog? And I went, yes.
Did you say that?
Instead of like, Stephanie would have been like, Claude. I just went, yes. Yeah, but we saw the field and I went, I'll do it. And Stephanie's like, all right. I'm like, calm down, you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
Pure waiting to hope when it gets dark and the foxes get hold of him.
Mind the time you fund the dog and fed it chocolate?
Aye. Sitting feeding a dog chocolate.
That was another dog, but that was Tyrone or something like that.
Your fucking next door neighbour's dog. You're like, I've never seen this dog before, Mum.
Pure sitting getting fucking Tyrone a Yorkie and all that.
That's right. I put it up on
Tyrone.
Facebook. Remember that? I put it up on Facebook
Aye.
and I was like, this is getting out of hand, man. Because I thought it would just go to like, because I went, please share.
Aye.
Like dog missing and Stevenson. And I went refreshed it after like 10 seconds. It was like shared 85 times. I'm like, oh no, man, is she going to kick
Coatbridge.
off? Aye, all that.
Fuck.
No, the folk are going, this looks like Bruno for Air. This looks like Tyson for Airdrie. This looks like, and I was like, oh, this is getting well out of hand, man. What am I doing? And it did turn out to be the neighbour's dog. Man. So I didn't know you had a dog.
Mate,
Anyway.
it's dogs they're weird things, man. They just I don't know what to do without Teddy these days.
Mate,
Aye.
I
tell
just
me
love
that's
him.
right.
I just love
Man's
him.
best friend.
It's a legitimate thing.
Me, Leo, and Teddy. Now the boat in my street is a big, massive field. So go in the fucking in the forest. Leo calls it the forest, and you end up. You could walk to the fort. You could walk Gut Kosh, whatever.
I know
And we just went a big, massive walk with Teddy, and it was
Brilliant.
the best.
Do you know, it's, you know, you're saying about when your dog dies, it is horrible. I remember, do you know what made it kick in, the sadness of it, was when Molly died in 2013, and what made me really greet was she get put down. And I always thought it was weird that you had to go pie, chip and pin to get your dog put down.
Aye.
Kind of, I mean, you got the injection stuff like that, and then you're stunning at the vets, like, oh, putting in your pin number 85 for and I feel right. And
Thanks so much for this.
Aye, thank you. Can I get the receipt?
Aye. 485
Take your
quid.
dog away in a plastic bag.
Aye. But when I went back to my house and the postman came, and there was no barking,
Aye.
silence was deafening.
Mate, that makes me sad.
Aye, it was sad. Do you know what I mean?
I get a
Oh, he
thank
barks
for
like
that.
Andy comes in the door, man. He'd be like, fucking get my milk delivered. I'm going to talk about this, right?
Oh, it might be the same guy as me.
McQueen's Dairies.
Me, it's the same as me.
McQueen's
Watch what
Dairies.
you're saying about him.
No,
Fuck them.
no.
Fuck them,
We've
by
got-
the way.
Hey, right, you calm down. I know what you're going. Right, I know where you're going. No, right. Here's the thing.
I
Right?
love my delivery guy.
Well,
McQueen's, I have a wee relationship with him.
I've got issues with him.
Right, okay.
Right. So I used to have this horrific looking cool bag, right? That we just ended up leaving at the front door because we thought that'll be handy for the milk. You see, this time of year, the birds peck away and the fucking milk goes everywhere,
And they
right?
deliver it at night.
Aye, right. So it leaves it out at night. So they used to always put it in a cool bag, right? Now the cool bag's away because it was a fucking monstrosity. It was an eyesore. And I bought a proper box, right? Nice, smart looking box.
That's a good idea.
Right? I know, right? Something like that. The guy delivers it, right? Delivers the milk. Leaves the milk sitting there, right? I wake up in the morning, milk's my fucking slabs.
How's that his fault?
Go on, you let me finish.
Sorry, mate.
Right, because the birds have been pecking away, right? So I phone my queens, I go, look, you always put the milk, we've had this conversation before, you always put the milk in the cool bag. Obviously the cool bag's not there, but there's a big fucking box there. What do you think? Know what I mean?
Shouts out Bob on about the milk again.
That's what it's like, mate. That's what it's
No.
like.
How he shouts out Bob prick, man. Make sure he's
There's
not
that fucking prima donna for River City back on.
Hicey fucking cause he's in River City, man.
Tell
Fucking
me
milk.
where he put his fucking milk.
So they've not done it for. So I phoned up, right? And the guy's like, no, it's fine. We'll get it sorted. No, the woman did. The woman went, get it sorted. Right. 2 days later, right? Fucking delivers milk, right? Milk's everywhere again. So I'm paying for this, right? And I'm going, so I phone up and I goes, I'm like, well, have I got to this point in my life where I'm nearly 42, moaning about milk, right? But I phone up, I'm like, mate, you know what I'm like, right? I can feel my face going red. I'm like, mate, no, I phoned last week, right? I'm like, I phoned last week. I said to you, and you went, I've just checked your account there, Mr. Purton, you're right. I've seen this. I'm going to escalate this. I went, well, mate, I think that's the way to do. So he's like, it won't happen. I went, right. So my milk gets delivered yesterday, right, during the night. And I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm going to check my ring doorbell. He fucking just left it sitting there again.
Oh my God.
So he's either a Celtic fan, right?
Aye.
Or he's just not very good at taking instructions, right? I'm going, mate, do I watch him on the ring doorbell? He actually put
Did you watch it in the ring doorbell?
I watched it
Did
this
he go
morning.
past your eyes?
He just skimmed right by me.
Brilliant.
But mate, a couple of weeks ago, he puts the milk down and I heard the milk going, and he turns and looks and goes, it went, and he turned and went, he just left it. And I'm like, right, so I watched it this morning, and first thing in the morning, Nicholas not great in the morning, right? So I'm out there going, checking it, right? I'm going like that, ring doorbell, right? Nicholas not good in the morning, right? So I'm checking ring doorbell, like, Nicholas, look, he's just left it.
Nicholas not great.
That's fucking brilliant. I know.
Nicholas not great. Nicholas not great in the morning.
She's not a morning person. But I'm still at the end of the bed, just in my box. I was going, look, he's done it again.
Christ's sake, man.
That did happen to me a couple of weeks ago, but it was the first time that it's ever happened. And it stains the flare.
Mate, you're paying for the milk goes everywhere. I need to go and fill a bucket up with boiling water to get rid of it all. And
Is it still glass bottles at the game?
No, it's big cartons.
It's the big cartons. And Steph keeps going, it's funny because I'm admitting to this now, but she's wanting to go for the full fat milk to the green, the skimmed.
No.
And she keeps going, I thought you changed that. And I'm like, I have changed. I don't know why it's not. I've not changed it yet.
No.
I've not changed
Mate, I'll be phoning them a day. Do you want me to say it?
I see.
I'll say
Jeez,
Grado
Steve,
wants.
aye.
Grado wants a green milk.
My mate
I keep
works for
forgetting
them.
that.
He absolutely loves working for them as well.
Aye.
But I've had a run-in with them, and you know.
Aye, but we'll not go into that. But
I'll not.
there you go,
Have a hand with you.
make Queen's Dairy say you've had some free advertisement, that one.
Aye, free good
Aye.
advertising.
Aye.
couldn't
Hey,
fucking-
any publicity is great
Aye,
publicity.
I know.
This might just like go I didn't know you could still get your milk delivered.
They'll be fucking raging that they've got publicity out of us. We're far too Scottish. Anyway, so let's sing me.
Aye, ages ago.
Let's move on for that.
Aye.
Oh!
Aye.
I know what you're talking about.
Aye, a wee bit in Braffon.
All right. I would. Anyway.
Nicola, he's done it again!
Listen, don't shoot at her. She's no good in the morning.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Right, so what's been happening anyway, boys?
Wrestling.
Sorry, mate. Sorry for punching you in the dick.
Oh, aye. Cool. I did say I'd speak to you about this in the podcast, but can you believe that turning on me? The wrestling.
Yeah, wee heel bastard.
Well, you know something? I'm just sick of living in your shadow.
Aye. Aye.
That's it.
Mate,
See that
Nobody
like,
saw it coming.
that like a prayer shadow that oh man.
He fucking shot it, but when I went for you, the baseball.
fucking right, I did, mate. Hey, what up?
I'll tell you that I'm not smelling mine farts here, but that was a great show. Everybody done brilliant.
Mate, see Ravy Davey and Shah.
It was amazing.
That. Oh,
Stephanie says it's the best thing she saw at the bash.
Neil as well.
Neil was
Starton
brilliant.
was brilliant. And then see when Ravy Davey, mate, I'm not joking it. I'm gonna put it out there.
Aye.
Ravy Davey was fucking phenomenal. It was
Stephanie.
phenomenal.
Aye.
It was a great mixture with him and Shah, because Shah, obviously the bad guy, the English guy, Shah, he knows what he's doing. He fucking knows what he's fucking doing. He fucking knows. Right, but then Ravy Davy, I
like his music, I know.
Mate, it's one of the...
Ever wanted, baby.
That's one of the
I think
best...
it sounds like it's saying Ravy Davy.
Aye.
It does, doesn't it?
It's one of the best matches I've ever seen at the Bash.
Brilliant.
It was phenomenal, man. It was brilliant.
Everybody knocked it at the park.
Aye, it was great.
And obviously, because I lost the title, and I'm so glad that you came to my...
Well, you know.
You came to, if you've noticed, is there any like official videos of him running? It was brilliant, man. Everybody, mate, you got a great pop when you come out. Everybody, it was brilliant, man.
I've seen a few videos. It's been good.
Then obviously Dallas was talking about his podcast about that farm video, which I thought was fake.
Mate, it sounds like it's like...
Did you think it was fake? I thought it was superimposed on as well.
It's no. I've spoke to Aaron, he's like, I kid you not, he says it's no fake. Because I did fart at that time.
It's the perfect timing where Jester just goes to pin you, he slams you down, you lie down, he goes to sit you, pulls your leg up, you go...
Mate, see that, is it Pinfall Studios?
Aye.
Fucking unbelievable.
He done a great wee video on the way in.
Mate.
Aye.
Honest to God, superb.
See, when I was wrestling yesterday, I can just remember going, I keep farting, man. I keep farting. And obviously, you kind of get to talk. Sometimes I was like, I keep letting laugh, and he just kept laughing. But then I saw Dallas laughing. But see, when I watched that video, I went,
front of Dallas.
Just don't fart, man.
That was a great wee moment as well. I liked Dallas with the mask on.
Aye.
I think that was good. That was good. That was good.
Roy Mysterovich or something.
Oh, aye. We shout out for their podcast, What's it called?
Heavy Good Podcast.
Heavy Good Podcast.
That's Dallas, Neil and their pal Roy, who I find to be one of the funniest cunts ever, man.
I don't know him actually, but I've seen me clips and he's funny.
He's
funny.
He's so deadpan. I remember we filmed the stair lift sketch and all of that with him.
I remember that. Do you know what I liked about Saturday? It felt like it was like getting the band back together a wee bit for me. Like, you know, with Shah was there, Jester was there, big Shamer.
I liked the photo he's in the room. You, Shah, Jester, Dallas, were you there as well, Tom?
No, I wasn't there, man. I was alone to myself on Saturday. I really wasn't.
I didn't see you kicking about much.
I wasn't well, Stevie.
I know, he was threatening to pull out the Friday night, man.
I was fucked, man.
He was like, I'll give you a first thing. I'll give you a wee bit of a first thing.
He's phoned me, he's like, where are you? I was on the stage at the time. He didn't know I was there. I was like, what time's I start at? No, he's like, I can hear Dallas.
But he phoned me Friday night going, I'll give you a wee phone in the morning, mate, and see if I can make it in.
No, I told
but you know what, I was trying to no sell it. Deep down I was raging. I was like, right, neighbour, that's fine, bye.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was, I'll not let you down. I'll be there, but I don't know what nick I'll be in. That's what I said. I would never have pulled out of that. You know I wouldn't have. I don't like pulling it.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we know that, man.
You used to both know that.
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
But it was brilliant, but...
It was a great wee day. The Waynes all sat, because your family was in the box. So Layla and our wee pal, Leo, Max and Josh, were all sitting at the jury seats at the side, and they had it all to themselves.
Aye, man.
And it was class. They were just... And see the big guy went on first?
Big Yeston.
Yes, he's a machine, right? But see when he went on, the boys were shouting, the boys were off for him. They wanted him to win. And they were all shouting, pin him! And he stopped and went, I'll pin him when I want. I'll pin him when I'm ready. As he said. And Leo, Max and Josh were like, okay. I love it, man. It's brilliant.
Steph says she was talking to Nicola and she was like, all the years that she's never been in the box. Right? And Steph went, and I'm like, why have we never ever done that? Why have we never done that?
Because I done it for Layla, remember?
That's what you did,
Done it for Layla and her pals. Should we get Steph and Nick on that in this year?
Probably.
We'll sort that this year. We'll do that this year.
It was amazing, but afterwards, when I left, I was obviously still playing the heel kind of thing, and I just barged by everybody. Right, and fucking Grado drew in my head with a sharpie and I didn't realise it.
Chiefy DC'd.
Right, so there's a wee guy across the road and he's shouting, you've got pen in your head, I'm like, you shut up, no what, right? And then Grado's friend Colin. Right, Colin's he's an older man, but he's got Down syndrome.
Right.
He was going to punch my cunt.
Was he?
That's funny. He was raging, man.
I love that.
He was raging. He come over and he had his WWE jumper on and all that, and I remembered him for the last time, so I was like, how you doing? And I'm not thinking, do you know what I mean? He was like,
what have you done?
Right, and
he's sure ready.
He fist at me and all that, and the lady that was with him was like, you want to get a 40? And he was like, pure raging. He was getting a 40 with me and all that, man.
I
love it, man.
But then I had to stop being a heel because young Madison made us the bracelets.
Oh, aye. I've got a bracelet for you.
No, aye.
So she came over and she'd made bracelets for myself and Grado and you and
Lovely.
Chester.
Nice.
And she's done them all in our colours.
brilliant,
Chester's
aye.
is black and gold, mine's is green, white and gold, yours is red,
Red,
white
white
and
and
gold.
blue.
Nice,
Got it for
nice,
you.
nice.
So a wee shout out to Madison as well there.
Brilliant.
Nice one, Madison. Great day, man.
Aye.
great.
Sun was shining and we missed the Rangers game,
My
unfortunately.
Rangers game, we get beat. Me and my mate were sitting kind of watching something at times to see him. Like, thank fuck. Like,
Who cares?
do Effies after it.
Aye.
Wait, Effies.
How was Effie's?
Brilliant. Oh, just.
I could have taken half a wee bit of my family.
Did you?
Aye.
Did you not go?
I got ready and I was like, wait, the match was in the corner. No, but the man in what the fuck? There's
The one did it Relish Square?
Aye.
Oh, no.
I was like, I'll just wait here till he's finished.
Did you
I
do
sat with
your...
Bob.
Did you do your... Like, going a half night? Like, pure... Aye.
I sat with
You
Bob.
just come to Effies.
Where did they go?
The badges.
The one did it Royal Exchange Square, but there's one right round the corner.
I would have just said no anyway.
Oh, DiMaggio's is brilliant.
Oh,
No, DiMaggio's is class.
I love the match.
Oh, I do like the Maggios. It's TGI Fridays I don't like.
Aye, that's
Sorry, I get mixed up.
thinking.
I get mixed. Maybe that time you went that day. Whoa.
Oh, the one, 13th and 16th or something.
He's one of everything.
What
I remember
everything?
that.
Basically, that's what
Aye.
it's like, man.
Aye, I remember
I
that.
need to get another wee shout out here. It's to this boy who broke his arm on Friday, I believe, and still made it to the bash.
Oh, the Pint 2 Shots t-shirt on?
Yeah, Pint
I
two
remember
shots
seeing
t-shirt
that.
as well. His name is Finlay Stewart.
Brilliant.
So,
Do you know, I've got a few folk that I said they would get a shout out to today, but I've forgot their names.
I see, I'm sure I got a photo with that boy Finlay as well.
broke his wrist playing football. So, hope you're feeling better soon, Finlay.
Get well soon, Finlay.
Get well soon, Finlay.
What else have we been up to?
Just sitting in my garden.
Aye, that's what I've been
honestly, man, it's been like the big, massive bouncy castle out for the wains.
Do you play long shooty?
Well, the bounce castle's there now.
Is it?
Aye, so put
Obviously, you
that out.
play wrestling then.
They do. And then they caught me. I went up to fix the water. I think he's put like scushers on it and all that. And Nicholas filming it and Leo up and pushed me right down it, man. And I still had my socks, my joggies. Landed right in the bottom, just full of water, man. But it's been so good.
You had your barbecue?
I had a barbecue.
Tell
I
us
had a
this,
barbecue. No,
were
last
you
night.
kidding on that you were alright, but you were secretly a wee bit raging, or were you...
No, I was alright. I was fine. My arse was sore. I landed right on my arse. It was sore. But I had a barbecue no last night and the night before.
Yeah, it looked gallus.
Fucking dynamite.
Well, I do it on
Remember
Monday.
when I commented on the group chat that it looked brilliant, nobody else did?
Nobody else did that.
And then the Tuesday, I had my gas on for about half an hour just to heat up. And then when I went to put the fucking chops on,
Mate, I thought you meant when I went to light it. Like, I put the gas on for half an hour, but when I went to light it...
Do you have any gas left?
no, mate. So I had to air fry all these jigget chops, man.
Oh, no.
Stinking. How do you replace gas cylinders? Do you take it back?
Take it back.
And they'll fill it. They'll
Take it back, they'll take one off you, give you a fresh one.
But do you need to show your receipt and all that, or will they have like a code number
You
and
can
all that?
pretty much
I
go
do it
anywhere,
online and it just
Right.
gets delivered.
Right. So, but what I'm saying is, I've got the big canister. See if I take that to B&Q today, will they just take it off and go backstage?
Aye. Backstage.
Backstage. Aye, they've got a wee place at Gorilla.
Aye, petrol stations as well,
I'm
aye.
a bit funny with gas.
Aye, so man,
Aye.
gas
Especially
and,
laughing gas.
gas
Oh,
and petrol.
But do you know, I think it's a wee bit scary in it.
Aye, it's
I don't like it.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Aye, man.
Because I got a new garden furniture and I had to get a gas thing underneath. The one I had was too big. But it's worked out good, so that just goes in the barbecue now. But the other one, I had to get a wee one. But I know what you mean. See, like, connecting on.
It's not that. It's, I always feel as if that wee rubber hose, how is that no leaking?
Aye. And it causes an explosion, which is a segue into my family being in the paper all this week.
fuck.
How
Sorry, well, man.
funny is that? Oh, Lauren been on STV, my niece. Was on
67. 67-year-old Farah.
It's got something like fucking 2.5 million views. And
It's mental, man.
aye,
It's
and
like-
2 million of them are me.
Gavin Stacey, it's the last thing you expect to see in the morning.
Totally reminded me of that. It totally reminded me of that. But mate,
I've just been over it back to see if my papa was alright.
But how dodgy is that, but man?
I know. What to see?
Mate, you see fucking things, batteries flying about the air and all that.
Oh, that's not her footage. That's hers. That's for my dad's bit. That's my dad outside my dad's front door.
It's just like fireworks, man.
What?
Jesus.
But why get happy one of the fireworks, Stevie?
No.
But the good thing is, they all had smoke coming for them, so you could trace where they were coming for. They weren't just like...
Aye.
But do you know what it was like? At Scene Sockets, that big cloud come right out it. It was like, it looked
Like apocalyptic.
like a mega disaster.
Like,
So is that
like
right at your
mist.
Farah's?
That's out my friend's front
See
door,
the thing
man.
is, see that big plume of smoke, that's going to be toxic as fuck, because it's all
Aye.
battery acid and all that, do you know what I mean?
There'll be like a
Jesus,
Netflix
man.
show about that in 10
once fucking Wayne start getting born
Aye,
with 4 arms and all
that, I know.
John Stevely, 67, his dad, 2 Scots.
Your dad's 67?
Mate, that's what I'm saying. Mate, I read that and I went, I thought my dad was
I
like
would be
62.
anywhere like that, man. He's not 67, he's
Aye,
lying. He's 66.
He's 66.
It's not much.
He's not 67 to April. Oh,
This
Aye,
month.
it's
it's April
April.
the 18th.
This
Yeah, mate,
month.
this is the 20th of
So he's
April.
67 next
So
week.
you're calling
Yeah,
him a
this is
liar for less than a week?
This is the 20th of April.
Is it? That's the 10th bastard.
His dad's going to phone him like, hey son, that's me 67 now.
That's funny, but it's a disgrace. It was a disaster waiting to happen, said Grade was dad. All of it, man.
Aye,
My
bro.
family been on
It's
it.
just the last thing you expect to see in the morning.
That's totally what it
Did,
made
did
me.
Lauren get hang with? Was she Grado's niece?
No.
Better promote CBD Oil Scotland. as well.
CBD Oil Scotland.
CBD Oil Scotland, of course. Do you
Scotland.
fancy a wee trip to Barcelona trip?
Is that still not been yet?
No, it's the end of the
It's
season. Last game of the season.
So
Brilliant.
if you fancy going to Barcelona on CBD Oil Scotland's coin, get yourself onto the website. They've got products for all sorts.
We love the
If you've got
gummies.
anxiety, if you've got
Gummies.
muscle or joint pain,
Sleeping issues.
if you can't do a proper shite,
Yep.
you name it.
Or you're doing too many shites.
Too many shites, in fact, as well. That CBD Oil Scotland's got one of the products to help you out, and they're going to send you over to Barcelona. Flights for 2.
Yep. Stadio Olimpica.
2 tickets, full hospitality for Barcelona versus Villarreal, at the Stadio Olimpica. The last game of the season. Potential.
Potential. The
be
way
a
Barca
title
are going
decider.
now, they're going to fucking ruin this
Wow.
for us, but it's potential for it. Potential, because we
Potential for
are.
a title decider. So get yourself onto cbdoilscotland.com, enter the code BARSA25 at checkout, and that will get you 30% off plus free delivery and entry into the competition. So it's CBD Oil Scotland, CBD Oil
You can trust. So is your dad? Is it went to seed then? He's famous in the paper again, man. Aye.
Aye, because they get.
Is he swaggering about as if?
I don't know, man.
I told you it was a fucking disaster, mate.
Well, it was better than last year.
Aye.
Last year,
Remember?
I phoned him up at 5 in the morning when I was going to the radio. I was like, Dad, you alright? And he's like, how? I was like, there's been a mega fire and all that. He was like, oh, you know?
Aye.
And then later on in the day, I woke up in the middle of the night and I
Aye.
just went out and made sure everything was safe and all that. He fucking
Yeah, see
liar.
what you're saying there, your dad, that was happening at the end of the street and he didn't know that it was happening, right? My cousin's man was in Manhattan when 9/11 happened, right? And my mom phoned my cousin like that, is Frank alright? And she's like, how, what's the matter?
Oh.
Wow.
And she's like, put the news on. You could literally see to Manhattan for her gaff,
Aye.
and she didn't know that 9/11 had happened.
There was
Wow.
a lassie in my class that was in New York. She wasn't in my class. I can't remember if she was in year above, year below me, or if she was in my year. But I always remember she was in New York in 9/11, and she was on like Staten Island, and she stood with a picture with the towers and fire in the background, lit pure. Oh, we'll get a picture with that.
Mate, what a photo, but
Aye.
Aye, I know.
I've got one for you. My mate used to talk to a bird online,
Right.
right? And she was for wherever this thing happened, right? And do you remember when the big tsunami happened?
Aye.
Never heard of her again.
Thailand.
Aye. She lived in about that area.
See you at 9/11 and
And
the
he'd been talking to
tsunami.
her for a long time. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't just like, and as soon as the tsunami happened, that was it. Bang. I don't know whether it was like,
Well, there's a high percentage of chances that she probably,
Aye.
because it was a bad one.
It was a bad
That wipe took quite low.
Aye, aye.
Well, remember the one, the Pulse nightclub shooting? I literally was like a mile round the road from me, and we heard the helicopters at 2 in the morning. And I woke up the next morning, biggest American fatal shooting.
Oh.
50 folk were killed. Do you know what blew my mind? But
What?
after I woke up, 50 dead folk had died at the shooting. We still had the wrestling show that day, and you go into Universal, and all you hear is, wee!
Aye,
wee!
aye.
Come on, I mean, you think, wow, the
Was
biggest...
that bullets whizzing by?
No. It was...
Life goes on, mate.
Aye, but
Life
I
goes
remember
on.
going, fucking man, there's 50 folk dead.
Get your wings off that.
I was just going, come on, bro, they're on vacation, dude.
Aye.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
They were on vacation, bro.
See, to be fair, mate, right? See if you had spent all
Come
that.
on, dude. They paid their money.
See if you had spent a load of money, right, to go to Florida.
No, I know.
With a shooting a wee while down the road, stop you
I
from
can
going to
just
Disneyland.
imagine him. I can imagine him walking about the next morning and people going,
I was like that.
You insensitive arseholes.
Aye, that's what I was doing.
Insensitive arseholes. Come on, dude.
A business going, come on, bro.
They've paid their cash.
They're on vacation, dude. They paid their money.
I don't care. Bit of respect.
Wee.
Jesus Christ, look at that wee old woman over there. Can I get you anything?
Oh my God.
I love you,
Mate, I seen it again, man. Mate, the walks is actually and everything. Mate, it's uncanny.
That is your mom, man.
Mate, I think you're related.
Your other man.
Your other
My
man.
my great gran.
It was funny, right? Somebody texted into the radio station this morning going, I knew all about the firing co-winning because your mom posted it on Facebook.
Oh my God. Morning, Steve, at it again.
That is funny, by the way.
That is, mate, that is the best. Based on this,
What's your dad's name? Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Oh, it's a belter, man.
She's never off that Facebook, is she?
Hey, do you want me to play some of the games with you? Do you want me to play some
Have you
of the
get
games?
more?
Aye.
There you go.
What games?
Remember he did it last week?
Well,
I
we
think he was
did
doing the
as
radio, the
well.
Riddles.
Oh, aye.
Right, we ready? Right, hold on. Right, taking the, inject a female.
Hold on, I was reading a message. Taking the,
First name, taking the, second name, inject a female.
Mick Jagger.
Well done, mate.
Mate.
That's incredible.
He's so fast.
You're good at that. Right, peeping Sierra.
Say it again.
Peeping Sierra.
Tom Ford.
Well
Aye,
done, mate.
Well done.
Place of worship, Mr. Bean's first name.
Chapel Rowan.
Well done, mate.
Last fucking song is in my head
I've
constantly.
never, I couldn't pick it out of line, mate.
I'm gonna get you in the next Hollywood.
Oh, mate, we need to talk about the bash.
What?
So, the bash is on. It comes to the
I know
interval.
what you're going to say.
Comes to the
The
interval.
explicit version.
And Grado puts on his Hamza Agamani song and forgets that it's a crowd full of kids and she's going on about fucking this and fucking that.
And what about
fucking
you and
the
Robert on it? Get it, run ye! Crowd full of kids.
I know. Get it right, run ye.
Explicit version on, you're walking out with a can of tenants and you're going to go and get it, run ye!
I didn't think about that. I can't tenants. I didn't think about that. That's funny.
Seamus like, I went out with a can of tenants.
That's funny.
Been out with a can of-
Do you want me to these?
Aye,
Aye,
go.
obviously.
Rangers supporter, not soft, Jeeves.
Orange Heart.
Right, I'll tell you what the second name is. Right, so Rangers supporter, not soft is the first name. Then Jeeves is the second name.
Jeeves is a what do you call him? A servant person. What's the name of him? Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Well done.
That was joint. That was
Nah.
joint work.
Right,
Joint work.
What the fuck is this one?
Gerhard
okay.
Butler. That's funny, man.
Right, what one's this? Right, Scottish mum lie down after April, former Tory leader. Oh, that's
Theresa May.
no. So,
No, she's not
so
Tory
Scottish mum and lie down are probably the right. Scottish mum lie down and after April are the first name.
After April.
So what's a Scottish ma? Oh fuck! I've
Ma.
given away. Ma
Mo...
lie down after April, former Tory leader.
Mommy.
Molly May,
Molly May.
Molly May.
Molly, what's her name again?
former Tory leader. William.
Molly May Thatcher.
Molly May. That's what I was thinking.
Molly May Haig.
Molly May.
Hey, yeah.
Right, microwaved burgers, Blackbird.
Russell
Russell Crowe.
Popeye's wife, scream, unit of force, slang for toilet. Popeye's wife.
Olive oil.
No, Popeye's wife, scream, unit of
Aye,
force.
Popeye's wife's olive oil.
Aye.
Right, so
All-
Scream.
Bog.
Olive.
Olivia.
Olivia Newton-John.
No.
Aye, well done, mate.
Is it?
John. Toilet.
Opposite of night, short word for thing before DVD, jumping in the water and moving.
Davy HS. Davy.
Davy HS.
No, what is
Davy, aye.
Davy HS?
David, jumping in the water and moving.
David.
David Floating.
David Cannonball.
This is brilliant. I can't believe something again. It's so easy to.
David Schwimmer.
Schwimmer.
Right, there we go. There we go, didn't it?
That's good, man.
Thanks, sir.
We've just been riddled, man.
We've just
know.
been riddled.
I love getting riddled.
Gado's just
Friday.
riddled us, man.
Yes.
Aye.
Hey, we'll talk about football.
Oh, do we
Do we need to talk
no.
about
I know,
football
aye,
again?
we do.
All the Glasgow teams get beat.
Huh?
No. Partick Thistle get beat as well.
Queens and all that as well.
I don't know, we came out, all my teams get beat again.
Here's one for you.
What?
See if you had the Hibs and St Johnstone double.
I said
Ten,
that.
I think you nearly a bag.
Aye.
I thought it'd be more than that, but...
No, because it's 16-1 for St Johnstone. It was 92 for Hibs. So I think that was the odds, but I worked it out and it comes out just under £1,000.
I never saw any of the football.
No,
I
I
didn't
just-
watch it, but I wanted to see Butland's mistake. I saw Butland's.
The only football I seen was because of the clips and bits on
Aye,
Instagram.
mate.
I mean...
I seen St Johnston's goal. I seen Dundee United's goal. What a fucking header that was, man.
That was
Sam
that bloke, Sam Dalby again, aye.
It was a peachy header, by the way. Aye.
Murray get two and us. Dundee,
Simon
aye, Simon
Murray?
Murray get two.
I don't know if I put that in the group chat, did I? Simon Murray has got the most SPL goals of any player in the last 2 seasons.
Really?
Or the last, is it the last calendar year maybe, Greg? I put it in the group chat and I said that was a talking point for us. He's got more than any other player.
Really?
Aye, so the question is, why is he not champing the door at Scotland?
That's a shout.
Because Steve Clark's
Do you know what I mean?
a dinosaur.
Exactly,
Or at Hearts or an
do you
Aberdeen.
not think that Simon Murray is the perfect sort of player for Steve
Aye.
Clark?
Like, he's a workhorse as well, man.
Exactly.
Puts his sail about.
Snobbery in it.
You've
Aye.
got, that's what it is, mate. That is what it is. I mean, you were screaming for him for Rangers to sign him,
100%.
and
I think I was mere Bob. Was it no Bob? You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no,
It was you, mate.
Sure.
It was you.
Right,
It was you.
But do you know something, mate? See, I've not.
By the way, I don't see it right
He's been
with that,
he's
man.
been under the radar. He really has been under the radar. He scores a lot of goals.
Yep. No, man, it's been tried and tested where players score goals for other SPFL clubs. They come at Rangers and Celtic and they score goals. But the end of what happens is they don't get games.
That's true. You're right. I mean, if you look back, you've got ones that have made it. You've got Chris Boyd,
Aye.
you've got Naismith,
Scott McDonald.
Scott McDonald done well at Celtic.
We'd like to thank our new sponsors, Greener Energy Group. I need to tell you, boys, obviously you know I've got an electric vehicle.
You're buzzing
You've
about
got-
this mob, aren't you?
I love this, and I'm no joking. This has changed my life. So I got an electric vehicle about 4 or 5 months ago. My missus got one, and I was just using the granny charger. And see my bill, it was brutal. Right, it was like about £300 or £400 extra a month to charge the motor all night. I was just using the wee charger that you plug in your phone. But then I got hooked up with Greener Energy Group. They fitted the EV charger point. The guy was brand new. He was in all day. Couldn't have been any nicer.
Did you sign anything for him?
Well, that was the funniest thing about it, man. I'm not joking. Did I tell you about that? That was the
Aye,
guy.
aye,
that was-
aye.
Can you sign this for me, mate?
Yeah.
Hi, mate. Would you want a picture of that? No, mate. Just to say that I've done what
Just to see I've done the job. What a redneck.
Aye, mate. I was like, you don't tell anybody about this.
You tell everybody in the podcast,
Everyone in the
but
This goes no further.
This goes no further. But I'm not joking. What I do is I've got my wee EV point, and what I do is I plug it in, and I've got this app, and what it does is it tells you the best times to charge, or at least it does it automatically.
Aye.
So I'll go to my bed maybe about 8, 9 o'clock, plug it in, and I'll wake up the next morning and my car's fully charged, right? And look at this total cost, right, for charging it all night. £2.28, and I've saved £6.58.
Right,
Now,
so
that
you were
seems-
paying a couple on a quid, you said
It
before.
was crazy,
Stevie.
man.
How much are you paying a month in fuel?
It depends.
So say you're back and forward to River City
If I'm
every
back and
day.
forth to River City every day, I'm probably I'd say about 60, 70 bar a week.
Right, so could you be doing with that on your hip?
You could be.
My hip, I've not got a sore hip around.
No, my hip, put that in your pocket.
I'm 41, mate.
Do you know what? And this
I
sounds
could
like I'm
be.
making this up, right?
Well-
but I because I've got a hybrid, right? I've got a hybrid and she's got a full electric. But I put petrol in my motor on Monday and see on Thursday, my gauge hasn't went down, and I thought there was something wrong with it, but it's because I've just been charging it every
Aye,
night. And it's
aye.
just used the electric
That's
every day.
amazing.
See, before we moved to the electric car, I was paying same as yourself. Like we were all over the place. So we had a Mercedes, and it was a bit of a gas guzzler, right? So
Like to drink.
it did enjoyed a tipple. So we moved. When it came to renewing the car, we decided we were going to go electric.
Aye.
And I'm genuinely, no word of a lie, saving about, I'd probably say about £300 in a good month.
Aye. So, mate, if you're ever thinking about...
I'm going, well, I've got one more
It's
year left.
2025,
I know, mate. I need to start. I need to.
You need to have a safer life for your kids growing up. That's what I say. You know?
I'm not 100%
saying
sure
it.
what you mean by that.
I know what
but
you mean. I know what you mean.
Fossil fuels,
Aye,
mate.
aye,
Oh,
fossil
right.
fuels.
I
Come
thought
on.
you meant electric cars were safer.
No, well, no, I'm saying is they're a lot
I
less
get you.
harmful to the
Environment.
The environment.
You're right.
Aye,
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I'm,
aye.
hey, I'm doing my bit. I put
We
my bins out.
want to make this world better for children.
We do.
Exactly, man.
Yes.
We believe the children are our future.
And Greener Energy Group.
They
can help us do that.
They certainly can. So get yourself to their website, greenerenergygroup.co.uk, and they can get your EV charger point fitted within 2 weeks, and it's life changing.
But hold on, because next week we're going to bring you more information about a code.
A discount code.
Discount code. Right, so obviously we're still talking about Scottish football, right? But obviously we've got our guests in for the Greener Energy Group who are now sitting watching the show, right?
Yeah.
So it just got me thinking now, you're saying you're doing your bit and all that, but then talk about Scottish football, came back to you,
What?
Emma wanting a coffee, right?
Aye.
And you, it went aye, as if you went man as well.
Oh, they want a coffee?
So watching Celebrity Big Brother, right?
All right.
Right. Mickey Rourke reminded me of Grado. Right, because he couldn't do
Forklifting and went for him.
He couldn't do anything for himself. But he made out he couldn't he? And he had everybody running about after him. He's like, do you want a coffee, Mickey? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, I was like, that's Grado. And he's standing, he can't even pour milk out, that'd be him. I was like, in the pavilion, that's what he gets everybody doing. And it disgusts me.
And then he puts his fit in it and all right, because he's like, when are we going to get better fed? And they're like, we need to make the food ourselves. And Mickey's like, do we not get supplied with food? And they're like, no, Patsy Palmer's been making it for Monday. And he's like, all right.
And he's like, when are we going to get better food? And she's sitting
Mate,
there.
it cuts to Patsy Palmer lying in bed like that. It's brilliant, mate. It's the best telly ever. Obviously controversial as well, man.
He's no Mickey Rourke when it comes to his other views.
Aye, come on.
Grado's very...
Yes.
You know, you're right. He had me running a bit after him and stuff.
Mate, gets everybody running about after him.
My wee legs hardly carry
mate,
me.
you
When did I get you today?
Listen, mate, there's somebody in there. Going up and get the belt for him. It's up the stairs, eh?
I did feel bad about it. I shouldn't have done that. I know.
Mate,
In hindsight, I probably, with your wee kind of leg, I shouldn't have done that.
With your wee kind of legs.
you should have maybe picked like Chester or something.
Aye, see when I think about that now, that was bad
It was
for me,
right,
mate.
wasn't it?
Because that's an awful, that's like 3 sets of stairs.
I know. But listen,
I would never done that to you, and I wouldn't have done it to Big,
But I'll tell you,
what's his face? Bulk.
Oh.
but listen, see at the end of the day, when I went down and handed the belt over, it was a nice moment. I felt
Aiden.
good.
Shout
I
out to
felt
Aiden.
good.
Shout out to Aiden. He's going for a wee
Aye.
bit of treatment right now, so yeah.
Keep the fight up, brother.
Aye.
Right, back to football.
Yes, back to the
Yes.
football.
So
So,
Rangers get pumped again.
absolutely.
What's that, 5 in a row now, Ibrox?
5, is it league and all competitions?
And
5
this
in a row.
could be chip paper, but we could beat Bilbao tonight.
Could.
But probably won't.
But Bilbao, for what I hear, I've not seen much of them. I'm not
They're
going to
fourth in La Liga. They've got
You don't get to fourth in La Liga.
And they've got the meanest defence in
Have they?
La
They
Liga,
like
apparently.
slaggy and all that when you're
Pure,
trying to
like,
shoot.
Big Desser's got to cop it.
Desser's got to shoot like, you're shite. That's mean.
I was speaking to Billy Doddsey on Monday, and I was saying,
Clang. Clang.
You've dropped something, mate.
and I just says, in fact, I'll just
Why
keep
did you keep it quiet that you were on the
keep
Frank McAvenny podcast? Why did you not tell any of that?
I knew you would say that. I knew you'd say that.
But why would you not tell any?
Why did you tell me you were going to do a movie podcast?
We did.
I see.
Why did you not tell us you were on our podcast?
See the fact that that's the first time you've went to it makes me think you're a bit pissed off about this movie podcast.
I'm no man, but
Why did you not tell us? But
I don't know. I don't,
weird, man.
I know. I did think that you would say that.
Because now it makes it weird.
I know.
It's weird.
No, do you know it was a wee last minute thing,
Aye.
and I done it. And
You're thinking for?
Because I don't know. You don't tell me when you go on all your Ibrox loyal channels and all that.
Ibrox
Why you did that?
Ibrox loyal.
Mate, there was a time where it was like every night during lockdown, it was like special guest Stephen Paul.
I've done it.
Rangers
during
review.
lockdown.
Rangers.
Mate, you know I'm not going to defend somebody getting on a Rangers podcast, but during lockdown, come
Aye, I
on.
know. Oh, sorry, I should have cleared up with you then.
No,
I
don't
we
care.
didn't ask you for fucking permission.
I'm just
Right,
saying it's
okay.
weird you didn't tell us.
All right, is it? I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you acting all
So,
weird?
how's it like anyway?
It
How's
was
it like?
brilliant,
It
it
was
was
good,
brilliant,
aye.
aye.
Who were you on it with?
Billy Dodds.
Frank and Simon. Simon's used to work for, was it the record they worked for years?
Simon.
Cool.
They've got a good wee setup and all, by the way. Simon, what's his name again?
Brodkin?
I don't know. Is it that? No.
No, Simon Brodkin.
But he's a great guy, man. He's a great guy, and they made their setup, and there's
Is it mint?
multi-camera.
They get multi-cam. Oh, you know I like a multi-cam.
Remember that was a deal breaker. I come to Chief. I want multi-cam.
Remember we were doing football daft on one camera, but
Maybe he sat down
Aye,
with
sitting in a row.
He sat down with you in the call, and the first time we're all, this is pure dodge, you know, I don't know what we're going to do, He sits down, first thing I want's multi-cam.
We need focus.
I need focus.
That was the best one.
So, mate, we've got a lot of things to deal with here, man.
No, listen, multicam, start at the fucking bottom. Right?
Not know ever beat, but no, it's this wee thing, Chris, called focus breathing. I know.
Aye, I know, mate.
I love that, man.
I didn't know that.
Did you?
Aye, I did, mate, when the vocal focus is going in and out. It's called focus breathing because it looks like a chest going up and down.
Aye, mate.
There you go.
You knew that at the time,
I
didn't
did
you?
know that.
Aye, mate. But what's your voice gone pure high for?
Because,
Because what? You're dying for a drink, ain't you?
mate, I've got that big bottle in there.
Get it
I
up,
can't
man.
wait to, I don't really like what's in it. Yeah, do you know what? I need to actually talk about this because it was one of the patrons.
What is that, man?
Wait, it was one of the patrons that suggested this Dunn's lemon and lime.
Ah, by the way, do you know what?
It's fucking crap. It's crap, man.
Can I get me drink it a wee?
Aye.
Mate, I think one of your teeth have already fell out, man.
Oh, mate, tell me about it.
Used to get mad with this sort of
But you
shit
put
in
vodka
the
in it?
fucking primary 7 disco.
Doped up knee numbers, bro. Aye,
Is it, man?
Aye.
It's
Oh,
not.
that's gas. It's
You
nice
like
and
that?
refreshing.
A lemon lime.
Oh, fuck, don't like that noise in the podcast now.
That's just a Diet Cola.
I'm
A
sure.
lemon lime.
I'm sure there used to be a van that would go around here and send this. Sell this on a
Duns
Wednesday.
and Garveys and all that.
Aye,
remember?
mate.
Duns is old school,
I
man.
know.
It's only 60 pence and all.
Aye, look,
Right,
refund.
enough, man. We're
I know.
fucking,
Right, anyway.
Green energy sitting out there going, aye, very good, man. Fucking Dunn's getting a free shout out.
So
We'll give everybody a shout out today. McQueen's Dairy's Duns.
No, the Queen's got it double barrelled after Tollmeister.
Charlie Mulgrew, out.
At Kelty, what
Yes.
was that? What was
It lasted a wee bit longer than he did with the live show.
Aye, well, fair play, did actually. Aye, that's a good show.
What was that the next night?
That was brilliant. So when you text me, I'm going to pull out. Aye. Stephen, I can't do it. I've double booked myself. Right, we need to talk about the elephant in the room here, right?
What?
Hibs, 16 unbeaten, pumped us again.
Mate, do you know-
No, it pains me to say it.
Statistically the best team in Britain.
I'm not Hibs' biggest fan, right? But I'm going to put it out there and just go, well done.
Well
Know what I
done,
mean?
East.
Like 16 unbeaten, and if I'm being brutally honest, I thought David Gray was going to be like fucking Mulgrew at the start of the
I thought
season.
he'd have been out in his arse
Aye,
as well, mate.
and fair play to him, and fair play to Hibs, man. Because
Here's the thing. I was having a look at it yesterday.
By the way, did they just turn it around? That wasn't for the beginning of the season, wasn't
well,
it?
the beginning of the season, that's what I've just said. The beginning of the season, I
No,
thought he was
I know
going to get
that.
sacked.
I know that.
I thought they were.
But you were saying that before the season started.
Because Hibs and Hearts were near the bottom of the league at one point.
Well,
Aye.
yes, they were, because I actually thought that Hibs would get relegated because they were terrible at the start of the season. However, in the last 15, they are comfortably top of the league.
Aye.
When it comes to
The form table, look at that. Form table, Hibs.
how many points has Celtic dropped since 2025? I read that, I know.
They've dropped 14 points. 14 points since January, and they're still 13 points ahead of us.
See, anybody saying, oh, like the results and all this, like if we had just no drop points. See, at the end of the day, but they've done the hard work.
Aye.
Well, that's what I was thinking, right? I was
But
looking
see,
at
if we
it,
were on our coattails, like, you're gone, we could be comfortably top of the league.
I know. However, if we hadn't have fucking decided to down tools, which is what it seems like,
Aye.
we could be 30 points ahead of
Aye.
us.
Aye,
That's what I'm saying. Aye, but that's what I'm
definitely.
saying.
Aye.
Mate, you can't say that there's no sort of
Take your foot off the gas a wee bit.
psychological.
Do you not
100%
think
is,
this has
man.
been a strange season
Yes.
altogether?
It's just been a usual shite for us, really.
I don't, by the way, I don't
Groundhog
just mean,
season.
I don't just mean Scotland. Right, look at England.
Aye.
All the teams
Man
that are
City.
usually amazing, they're shite. Look at the Champions League.
Aye.
Look at the last 8 teams in the Champions League. Aston Villa, all right, they get turned over last night, right? But if they can turn that round, there's a chance that they could win it. But I think Barcelona are going to win
I think
it.
it's
I
going
think PSG will win it.
It's between
And
Barca and
no, I
PSG.
don't know. You can. I'm not with the Champions League football.
But you've got a PSG trackie.
I like my PSG trackie, and I like to look at. See, because I've got
Mate,
2 trackies, but
they're
they
flying.
play unbelievable football, and they sold all their best players and all that.
Aye.
But
That's
they
the
also
irony,
they
yes.
bought Kvaratskhelia
Aye.
and his goal
And
last night.
who's that?
Fucking
Is it
great.
80s, 18? Is it Dougie or something like that?
Doogie.
We Dougie.
Dury.
Dougie.
Dury.
I thought it
The boy
was
who
something
scored the
like
first goal, man.
Wow.
Dougie.
Is it Dury?
Dougie. It's Dougie.
It's not Doogie.
It's one of
can't
the
be
Scottish
Dougie.
names that are hung with.
Douglas.
But he's unreal. And then the player, is it Kyver or
He's
something?
dead.
Like that?
Dury.
Do you think? Did you see Prince William? Wait,
Aye.
guys.
I know, mate. Could you get a stauncher picture?
But I couldn't get over how good he was at talking about football.
Aye.
He was kind of showing him up a wee bit.
He's a
wasn't
big Villa fan, isn't he?
Aye.
He's a big prick.
How?
Because he is.
How?
Right, let's move on.
How? No, I
Because
want
he's
to
a
know how.
prick. They're all pricks.
How?
Every one of them.
How?
Because they're cunts.
How?
Because they leech off the country. What did they do?
Yeah, let's not get.
What did they do? They go to the football and they get paid fucking millions every year. Him and his big fucking sausage finger da.
Every bit of this in and clip it.
Keep it in.
Clap it.
Keep it in. Keep it in. I don't care. What?
What about the millions of big into the country?
Come on, mother.
Hey, bother, Greco.
Nee, bother, Greco. That's brilliant.
Celtic behind Dubravka again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Great, you need to take me him. No.
No.
This is like fucking Georgie Kincladze. Every season.
Every season. It's like us. What was that guy who became the Derby manager for a while?
Billy Davis.
No. No.
Derby manager?
It was no. It was no. It was.
Oh, Chris Brunt.
No Derby man. It took Rooney took after. Remember, we were linked to him off through Warburton era all the time.
Oh, Russell Anderson.
No, he came to Rangers.
Is it no Chris
Who are
Brunt?
we talking about?
No.
You think of Russell Martin?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Him, that were 2007, 2008. We're always on him. What's his name again?
He was the manager of Plymouth before.
Aye, and we were always
Was it
linked to
Plymouth?
him every year.
Rooney took here. No Plymouth. Or was it Birmingham or something? And we were linked to him.
As it's
Eh? John Eustace. That's
John
it, John
Eustace,
Eustace.
that's it.
That's what Dubravka's like with yours, man.
We miss Granco for this info then.
Aye.
We definitely miss Grantco. I love Grantco.
right. What's next in the thing, mate?
He wouldn't have
We're
shit.
not talking about fucking Stan Petrov joined Reform away. That's all we need.
It's his son.
Aye.
His son's
Is
fucking...
it definitely son?
Aye, it's his son.
I'll put it in the chat, then.
Same wee fanny.
What do you think? Butland dropped or what?
He's not going to get dropped.
Do you not think so?
He'll not get dropped purely because of the wages he's on and stuff like that, mate. And I'll tell you this now.
But surely that's a reason they should be getting dropped.
But, well, I would agree with you, 100%. But I think he probably holds a fair bit of sway.
I
You know
think
what mean?
maybe Barry was just a bit pissed off with everybody on Saturday.
I don't think he...
mate,
I don't,
it's not that. Butland's flinging them in.
I don't think he
regular,
holds Mary a sway than what Barry does, now. Barry be fucking...
Listen, Butland's always been a calamity. See, if you look at all the other teams he was at, he had 6 good months at Rangers, and then when he wasn't picked for the England squad, he could be...
Well, see, that the thing is, you even look back on the 3 each game, right? As much as Tav copped abuse for that fucking 2-second goal we made, it goes right through Butland. He does go to make it 3-2 to goes. Right at him. The Scottish Cup final,
as well.
he spills it. There's the Man United...
The Motherwell game he punches into the net.
Old Trafford, I don't know how he did it. It defies fucking
There's numerous...
physics.
I bet
You could
there's
get a DVD out of all
Aye.
these
No,
fuckers.
you could get one of the
Aye.
videos and text up.
Do that. Aye, and the thing is, see somebody like Butland and Dessers, right? A number 9 and a goalie, they get manager sack.
Yes.
That's true.
They do. I've got a feeling Fergie will drop him tomorrow.
Do you? It's a night, but...
Any night.
You think he's going to
I don't know.
I
I,
don't think
I
he
just
will,
don't
man.
see him throwing in Liam Kelly in this game.
Especially when you said
Why
that.
not, but...
No, I'm not against it. Like,
Stevie,
I think
do you
Butland
not
does
think-
need drop.
What's
Greg, wait a minute, right? Do you not think you need that kind of general because the 2 centre halves only going to be there? And
That's a good point.
Mate,
you know what I
the
mean?
two-
You need that
mate,
guy.
But, by the way, we're talking... Liam Kelly's an experienced
I know,
goalie, man.
I know.
Championship.
But does he demand-
Motherwell captain.
does he demand the same level of respect
I
as
think-
Butland?
I
Do
think
you,
he is.
do you think right now centre halves that are playing for Rangers are comfy with Butland behind them?
That's fuck.
That's a fair point as well.
Hey, this is a great podcast, I
Do you know like if you're saying, do you know like maybe bringing Kelly in would maybe show the defence up a wee bit because he'd maybe feel a bit more comfy? Because you've got a guy behind you whose confidence is on the floor. He couldn't keep Wayne's out of fucking close.
Yep.
That's true, aye.
Nice.
You should be a politician.
Do
You
you think
totally
Sterling
made
will
my
play middle of the
thinking
park?
change there.
Eh?
Shell suit fabric.
Sterling will move into middle of the
I
park.
think Sterling will
With
get
the
put up, man. aye.
Chelsea Petrov.
Imagine when River City finishes and Pure gone heat to heat with Petrov, son. Vote Purden.
And I'll tell you for why you're wrong, Stillion.
Your bins will get emptied twice a week.
Twice a
Aye,
day.
the van will come round more than you. I'll make sure the van's
And don't get me starting your fucking milk at the door.
yeah.
Queen's Dairy's out.
Wiseman Dairies, they're stepping up.
They're making a comeback.
Aye. That's brilliant, man. Remember when John Smeaton stood to be a politician and that Bernard Ponsonby absolutely mauled him in a press conference? He was like, so what would you do with the level of blah, 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 kind of all these fancy words? He's like, I'll need to go away and think about that one and I'll get back to you.
Bernard, I'll get back to you on that one.
He slated him that bad he moved to LA.
Oh, man.
Did Smeaton move to LA?
I know, it was New York, was it? No, New York.
New York.
I think he's a windy cleaner in New York.
Seriously.
I swear to God, mate.
What a life.
I know, mate.
No, I know if you're up there big things and it's fucking swinging a
but
bit.
mate,
Hey, listen, that's what Smeaton likes to do, mate.
But mate, it's Smeaton, man.
Mate, fair fuck all, innit?
Aye, man.
Remember his column in the record that was called The Column That Sets About You?
Aye.
I'll tell you something, you would never have heard of him if that guy was driving an electric vehicle.
I fucking banged my tooth off the microphone.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant. That's brilliant. Hey, and I remember going to the Young Scot Awards with him, right? And this is like when I was a youth worker, and I sat next to him, and do you know, he was brought up in his tail mill, and he came in, and he turned around, and I gave him one, this guy walked out. I'm sitting going, I can't believe he's getting I thought he would have went, because I went to him, tell us a wee bit about that day, and I thought he would go,
No, it's alright.
You get it right into it, man.
Brilliant, man.
And then it turns out mine will be fucking, surely say it, isn't it?
No.
You're kidding on.
Suck me on.
I was, just because you're going on about, you know,
Nah, but I love him, but he's a man.
See, because you're going on about, you know, you fucker. I was tracking Leo off at his athletics club this morning, and
I went to that and all.
one of the dads I was talking to, he's a fireman, and they were talking someday, because his Wayne goes to the same school and all that, and they were talking to some of the firefighters were talking to him, going, your wee mate and all that, fucking East River City's getting cancelled and that, blah, blah. Then they go to the subject about you.
Right.
And because we're talking about the podcast, and they said once you get turned up at some fire station or something to present an award or something, and you went in, you said you were out the night before, and you said before this starts, I'm just going to go there and go for a kick. Said you slept for about an hour.
No, the best part is he knows when you're talking about, doesn't he, man?
I remember that. I had a...
See the big man just there in the corner.
For fuck's sake, man.
It was a charity car wash. At the fire brigade, I remember that. I do remember that. And I left my D squared hat there.
So
You always leave items of clothing.
I probably put it in my face to fall asleep and fucking have left it there. I didn't remember that. That's funny, man. That's embarrassing.
What's your plans for the weekend, boys?
This weekend, do you know what? I'm having a quiet one, Christopher.
That was Snorty the Week, girl.
Oh, sorry. What's his name? Again on Instagram, hates it. Sorry. Young team or something, I don't know.
Him that always pulls me up for wearing my... I had to throw that away because of him.
Marco. You did not throw that next Saturday.
At the crowd.
He did the fun crowd. But he too, did you know?
Aye, still got that one, but it's my missus.
I'm going to have a quiet one this weekend. Doing minimal. No up too much.
Mate, I'm so excited for doing fuck all.
I should have had a busy couple of weekends.
I'm working at the Grand National.
The Grand National
It's
was...
Scottish Grand National.
Right, Scottish one? What are you doing?
Roving reporter.
Roving reporter. No.
Yeah,
Mate, that'll be good, man.
I've never been, mate.
Which
I'm
channel are you on?
excited. What?
Which channel are you on?
Next channel.
Is it
Internet.
For who?
It's the Scottish International on BBC One.
I can't think.
Who are you working for though?
The Grand National.
Oh, you're actually working for them?
Aye. It's a kind of... They'll be their official channel thing.
Mate,
You're going to have some book when you're older.
I can't eat.
You never have just a weekend where you're not doing something.
I know, mate. But I've no go...
What are you doing this weekend? Grand National, roving reporter.
Remember, yeah.
What you up to, Bob? No, me, I'm Scottish Chill. This weekend what you doing? Grand National, roving reporter. You'll get me on the internet.
Do you remember the time he was the roving reporter for the train spotting premiere? That was fucking amazing.
Let's not talk about that, man.
That was a bad day.
Aye, because that's when him and Bobby Carlyle, didn't he?
I know.
Fuck Bobby Carlyle.
Oh!
He was rude to me as well. He was rude to me as well.
Never ever say that.
No, I remember about that.
Don't say that.
No, I remember that.
He's a fucking legend.
I don't give a fuck.
You're a prick.
Yeah. Do you know what I remember about that, right? That there was like 1 million folk watching it, and my mum was watching it live on Facebook and all, right? And I came off.
Was he your mum? Was he your dad?
My mum. But it was my mum.
Right,
My mum at the time. And I was like, oh, mum, did you see? She was going, but I'm not happy getting all the comments about you, calling you pig nose and all that.
Remember you then moved that name onto him?
No, it was cow nose.
Cow nose,
I get cow nose.
They're not calling you pig nose and all that.
I'm going out for my dinner tonight and I cannot fucking wait.
Where are you going?
I haven't watched
It's a new place in the town. I sent it to Grado yesterday.
Oh, that looks amazing, mate.
I'll send it on to you, mate. It is called... what's it called, Grado?
Why did you send it to Grado, not me?
Because it was at stupid o'clock in the morning,
What's that all about?
Firehouse, it's called. Firehouse. It's in the town. It's just opened on Monday there.
Firehouse.
And it was...
I've heard
it's
somebody's been there.
one of the like brisket and all that joints, man. I can't wait.
Brilliant. We better promote our shows and all. 100, no, that's 100% of your claims.
G4 Claims. If you've been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault, get in touch with G4 Claims. They will take all the hassle out of your way.
That's
they will deal
right.
with it.
If you've been involved in an accident, it's not your fault. Do not contact your insurance party. If it's not your fault, phone Greg or on the WhatsApps, 0808 17 17 700. If you're a bit shy,
Shy.
start,
What was that number?
make sure you're, what?
Is that a WhatsApp number?
Is that the WhatsApp
Or is
number?
that maybe the Go Radio one?
I don't think that's it.
What did I say?
Wait,
Oh,
17, 17.
That's Go Radio.
01698 766. It's 01698 767 172. That's 01698 767 172. Or WhatsApp them.
Yes, that's right. That's what I've got to say. Listen, if you're maybe involved in an accident at the side of the road, make sure your vehicle's parked up safely and add them to WhatsApp on that number. You can maybe send Greg a wee WhatsApp voice note. And
Handsome, Greg.
Very, very handsome.
Very handsome.
If you decide that you want to refer somebody to G4, then you'll get 50 quid.
Handsome Greg will turn up with
and
50
your
notes.
Sky.
Aye. Aye.
A guy will turn up at your door that looks like that mad
Calvin Harris. And look at him,
Mm-hmm.
he had a haircut, he still looks tidy. It's annoying, man.
I think he looks me like the other one.
What one?
Who,
Grant?
Grant?
No Calvin Harris. What's the other one? Invincible or something? No, Invincible.
Luther Vandross?
Nah.
No.
Shirley Bassey. No, what do you call me? He's got a one name.
Example.
Aye.
Example.
Cher.
Aye,
He
aye.
looks a wee aye.
I get.
He does,
Yeah, you've got a bit of examples about you, know?
Aye,
I get Ricky Burns a lot, no?
Mate,
Yeah.
Tupac?
What?
do you know ask me ages ago to message him for you? I'm so sorry, I forgot to do it.
Anyway.
I'll date it.
Anyway, G4 claims. Not
For
full
claims
claims.
made
Made
easy.
And we are also going to be live, A Pint and Two Shots, official recording of A Pint and Two Shots live at the Beacon Centre on the
Thursday the 15th of May.
15th of
Thursday the 15th
And we're going to
of May.
Charlie Adam.
Charlie Adam
Charlie
is going to
Adam.
be there as well, so you want to get your tickets to that. It's going to be an exciting night. And we're also going to be in Blackpool as well, September the 22nd.
Yeah, idea. Aye, it's September weekend, isn't it?
It's a Glasgow Fair, isn't it?
I'm going to get on the big rides with Toll.
I want to go on that Caterpillar.
Aye.
Aye.
Me and you,
Yeah.
mate. Aye.
The
I'll
teacups.
bring my new wee fancy camera.
You better the wee guys after shooting.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, that's been A Pint and Two Shots.